Thank you very much, my brothers and sisters of the world. I'm very saddened that today as I woke up excited to go and watch a match between Gor Mahia and AFC Leopards, two of the most successful clubs in Africa, but coming from Kenya. I was excited because the whole of Nairobi, people were excited. Men, women, and children were walking hand in hand in unity and in love, going to the National Stadium, that's the Kasarani National Stadium in Kenya. After the game, we walked back to our houses happily, holding hands together, the losers and the winners, because football is supposed to unite the world. Football is not supposed to unite the people. Football is not supposed to make people hate each other. Football should make sure racism and apartheid ends. I'm sad because our brothers and sisters in Palestine cannot enjoy this game of football. And they cannot enjoy it not because of themselves, because of our people who have taken over their land, because of our people who want them to die, because of our people whose main purpose is to annihilate them, because they were promised a land by a British who know nothing about the Palestine land. That in 1917, a former British Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour promised the leader of the Jewish people in Britain of a land far away from their land, the land of the Palestine. Today, football teams in Palestine cannot move from one region to another because the state of Israel cannot allow them to do it in the pretext of fighting terrorism. It should not be allowed. Palestinians are not terrorists. Palestinians are peace-loving people. Palestinians want the right to move freely in their land. Palestinians want to live with the fellow Israelis as a people. Today they have been segregated racially. Today there is apartheid there. But more so and more importantly, what I hate so much, what I don't like so much, is because FIFA, the football governing body, is allowing these things to take place. It's allowing racial discrimination to take place in football. It's allowing apartheid to take place in football, and they are watching. The same thing happening in Palestine today happened in South Africa sometimes back during the apartheid regime in South Africa. And the football governing body of the world, FIFA, came and rained upon the South Africans and decided to ban the South African national team from attending any international assignment. The same happened in the Olympics and all those sports, all the international sports in the world. South Africa was banned until apartheid came to an end in South Africa. The same thing is happening in Palestine, and nothing is taking place. The superpowers of the world, the British, the Americans, the Germany, are watching without raising a finger. It should not be allowed. They need to say something. They need to push the racist Israeli government to stop racism in Palestine, to stop racism in football, to stop apartheid amongst the people of Palestine. Because this is uncalled for, this is inhuman, this is not how people should live in the world. God is God of all of us. God is not the God of Israel alone. He's also a God of the Palestine. From today, I promise that I shall continue fighting for the rights of the Palestinian people here in Kenya. I shall continue sensitizing the people of Africa, the people of Kenya, that there is apartheid taking place in Israel against the Palestinian people. That the people of Palestine cannot walk freely in their land, in their God-given land, because the superpowers of the world have decided to join hands with the people who are annihilating, people who are killing, people who are trying to make sure that the Palestinians are not free. And somebody must raise a hand. Somebody must raise a red flag. Somebody must come out and tell the world that the Palestinian people are suffering and the world is watching and the world is doing nothing. If it were the Israelis who are being racially discriminated by the Palestinians, the whole world will raise a finger. I don't know why the Palestinians are being taken as substandard people, as subclass people. They are human beings and they ought to be treated as human beings. Israel should stop apartheid in Palestine. Israel should stop sports apartheid in Palestine. The Palestinian people need to be free. The Palestinian people need to move around their country because that is their country. And Israelis should leave them alone. Thank you.